What up, guys? It's the dorky Asian nerd. I'm working on my Ezio Brotherhood costume. Yesterday I didn't do much work for it and didn't have time to do a video, but I just jump off the out of the video and work on the basics. So here's the missing details. Add in the belt. I don't know what it looked like. And I put on some extra support of Velcros I bought from Walmart. So my next part is I'm gonna attach together 8.10. Excuse my language. I don't know how to make it tighter, but there'll be a major guess. Same time, I am more concerned about this part right here. Let's see. Yeah. Like here's this part. Because since the Velcro is on the back, this is going to be the most challenging part. Is putting a third. I'm making 3 pouches for this, and putting a third one will be a hard part. So pretty much, what I'm gonna do is maybe attach Velcros on the back, so I'm not worried about putting things on one of the two. I mean, it might fall off. There's a 50-50 chance, but I'm going to use Velcro for the third middle belt. Pouches. So I remember Ezio has 3 pouches on his back. This is going to be pretty much the longest thinking I'm going to do. So worry about the third one, and I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to do some measurements, so I'm going to use sets of three sets of what's it called, foams. It's going to be for the inside, so when I'm going to make pouches, it's going to be like solid, unlike the old Altair handmade pouches I made for myself was like flat. It was a basic, so I thought I could try to push my advancement further. And I don't know where I put my pen. Oh, there's my pen. I'm gonna draw a pen for it. I mean, some of it gonna be covered in some of it is gonna be covered in Velcro. Some, because it's not gonna be the whole area. So, let's see. Maybe right here is okay. And right here will be okay. And this is what the set will look like for the Velcro. And let me see. Okay, good. It's gonna be a piece of cake. So all I'm going to do is cut it up. Where am I put my scissors at? I'm just going to use my imagination. I'm not going to put any music on, so I'm going to picture it what the okra looks like. Get a little bit of a round area. So we're going to cut a few pieces. See, I see every cosplay playing that has two Velcros. So I'm just thinking about just icon Tanyana. It's just I'm thinking right now. Yeah, because if I'm going to put a third here, it's going to be a pain in the ass carrying everything around. It's my choice by far. Yeah, this I'm going to risk doing a third. In the last part, so here it is. Two sides of pieces, one for the middle, one for the top. And I'm going to put this on pause mode, go draw the rest of the Velcro, and then use the fabric. Be right there. And we're back, everyone. As I did, is use the same parts to cut to the foams. And now we're going to do this on fabric. So I've already positioned these three. So I'm going to pretty much I'm gonna wrap the middle. I had a lot of ideas right now, and it's going to be very much a lot of thinking what I'm doing. What I'm going to do is position this. In this one, I'm going to have to cut a little bit more pieces off. Where did I put my scissors at? Darn it again. To make it a bit smaller, because if I do the same pouch, it's going to be in different sizes. So I'm going to do this in 3 different styles. Is this going to be a pain? Yes, it is. Oh, Mirda. Are you kidding? Oh, really? Let's see. I'm gonna have to cut 3. Make sure these pieces are singly solid in the same space. Okay, that should do it. Now, anyway, oh, I forgot. I gotta draw this line upside down first. I can't find my Sharpie pen, so this is gonna be a bit of an issue. Because this reason why this is a single solid cover, because it's gonna be on the front, not on the back. And the reason why the back, why it's gonna be like sort of sensitive with the rest, is because um, I'm gonna point it this way. It's gonna be glued on my back of the waist area. And speaking of that, I have plans already. I have a big idea. And you won't be able to see it. It's an idea I'm doing. iPhone tanya na. Like I'm creating the inside so the Velcro, I mean the foam won't damage everything. Now, before is I'm gonna make a second piece, but halfway, because I have an idea. I don't remember what it looked like. I need my cell phone so I'll know the details. Okay, it's diagonal. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's worth it. I have a lot of brainstorming lately, so yeah. So, since it's drawn out, we're gonna pretty much cut this up, but I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna trace other pieces. So it'll be simple, I mean, it'll be easier so I don't need to draw this one by one. And put this on pause mode again. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I know it's traced in pen. I tried with a chubby pen, found it, but it didn't work out. So yeah, it's starting to dry up very quick. Reason why I'm just leaving these out so I don't know the measurements about it. But other than that, it's traced out. We're gonna start cutting, and while we're at it, we're gonna listen to some European music. Don't ask why I like this song, just enjoy it. That is the challenging part. I'll try not to cut through the line. So this is the left side, so you'll see. Oh, this is the. Is it? No, this is the right side, so I'm going to see my frames. So I know how far it is. I might just gonna make a piece here. So it could stay whole. I don't know how long is the video, but it'll be. I'll just make it part 1 for it. Okay, this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna put this on pause mode, so I'll see you guys later on this for more music. I'll just put on the auto go, so be right back. Okay, people, we're back. Oh no, my cell phone. Anyway, it's a pain in the butt, too hard to keep it straightened, but I'm gonna try my best. So the point is, right in front of you, this is 3 yards of brown leather. It's not gonna match with the dark brown, but it's worth a try. I did my best. I mean, the reason why I made it 3 yards so it's long enough because I might use this for other cosplay ideas on the next Assassin's Creed cosplay. So anyway, we cut these 3 already, but we're going to do this very differently because we're not going to glue these stuff together. I'm just going to cut these pieces separately. So this is the reason why I'm drawing this out, so it's much easier. But there are some parts I'm going to have to cut. What the hell? Make sure you have a clear space while you're tracing, for the love of extra Velcro. Anyway, try your best to keep it straight. It's going to be very long, and I'm going to trace it out right now. So I'm going to put this on pause because you've already seen the tracing part, so, and the cutting part. So I'm going to trace it out and cut it. And I'm back, you guys. I just did a few cutting and took a few pictures. This is what it looked like for the outline. You can see this. And I'm going to put this on pause, and you've already seen how it's cut on the first part, on the fabric part, so you don't need to see it again. I'm trying to like not put too much time, like make the timer too longer, like the other videos I did with my Altair and Ezio cosplay. So we're gonna put this on pause again and get back to you. We're gonna start the gluing and put the piece together. And since I have clip-on buttons right here, I'm not going to plan to do a clip-on like gluing it together, because if I glue it together and put another glue and clip it on, and I'm going to have a hard time unflipping it if I'm going to put something inside my backpack and my pouches, so it's going to be much, well, I'll show you how I'm going to do, what I'm going to do And how is it going to work out? Uh-oh, where did I put my Velcro? Uh-oh. I'll check it out later. I'll find it. So, give me a moment. I'll be back. Ah, and I'm back, you guys. Now we got all the pieces cut off. We're gonna put it all together. This is pretty much how it looks like. So what we're gonna do is, first things first, before gluing everything over, I am going to, because I'm going to cut the top piece off. Carefully. Damn, I don't want to get my skin cut off. There's a reason why I'm doing this, because once this piece is cut off, we're going to put, what in the name of Nehru is it going on? Okay. Because I'm going to pretty much, how it's going to work is, I'm going to make a strap here to glue on this area, and it's going to be very, very challenging. So what I'm going to do is do some measurements first, then afterwards I'm going to cut the certain pieces off, because this one is already velcro through, but I don't want to go over the loop. So but to hide it, I'm going to put some red fabric, the remaining red fabric here. I'm not going to open up a new one. It matches the right color, and I'm going to glue it over to make a line, so pretty much it's pretendable that it's already wrapped around the belt. It's such an ideal I did. So the next part is gluing it over. Now, just for the heads up, be careful not to glue this area too much. So the downside part is it's thinkable. Gotta look in the back. So it's going to be wrapped. I'm pretty much, it has to be positioned lower, so which I'll be very careful. Very careful. Yep, right here. So next part is getting my glue gun. Oh yeah, and we're gonna listen to some music. Yeah, we'll be right here. I think it'll be okay since it's the fabric area. Hopefully it could hold it. So I'm gonna make a risk, ladies and gents.
Hey, no, wait, don't skip. Chris Pratt here to tell you that something very special is coming right after the new trailer for the Lego Movie 2. So, please keep watching.
Ow! Yeah, I'm not good with my left hand. I'll do my best. Where the hell is my... Oh crap. Oh, darn it, darn it. Oh, there it is.
I went aboard the battleship in August. We headed for Pearl Harbor. I never even heard of it. I didn't know what it was. What happened on that day is a tattoo on your soul. There's no way I can forget that. And that stuck in my ear for years. I got you, I got you. And now I'm sitting before the brother that saved my life. I started crying. Tears of joy.
They used to do Patriot details. You line up in 2 columns up to the back of a C-130. You give them a final salute as they're loaded onto the plane. I don't know how many I sent home.
I am now 103, and I was the first black woman entering the Osage.
I could feel the weight you were carrying. What is life like for you now? It's pretty cool. To me, Veterans Day is when you thank a veteran. Think about it. You're signing your name to lay your life on the line for the country we live in. Thanks to Command Sergeant Major Roy Wilkins, Special Forces Army, Ranger. My name's Keith Mellick, retired as First Sergeant, United States Army, Medical Corps.
My name is Moncherie Dunbar. I retired as an E6 or a technical sergeant from Air Force Reserves. I'm humbled. I'm honored to be chosen as one of the stories. Sometimes it's so hard to be heard, but now I feel like I will be.
It's a wonderful thing that we were chosen to represent our branch of service. I'm proud to have that done. There's a different tone to this doodle than a lot of doodles that we create, but that seems like the most vital and important and a genuine thing that we can do to honor our veterans and hopefully encourage the rest of us to listen. These people are heroes, but they're also everyday individuals. My father was a pilot in the Air Force, and my grandfather was in the Navy during World War II, so this is a very important project for me, creatively, also personally.
One of the biggest objectives for this doodle for us as a team was to make sure
This
that
leather
we
won't
had a
stick
truly
on very well.
authentic experience.
I'm going to make
an employee resource group. I think of it more as a
few things
of
that
veterans
cover
coming
it.
together to support each other, to help work with our products, to bring out the best of people, to support veterans and active duty service members. The
Let's
team
cut
reached out
this.
to both Nick and I serve as consultants on his doodle and ensure that there's authenticity, ensure that our veteran employee researchers are part of this process as well.
So we were thinking, what better way to really connect this objective of honoring by listening and partnering with StoryCorps to really engage in a conversation as a nation to honor people who have sacrificed so much for us.
Yeah, it's gonna be stiff.
StoryCorps is a real simple idea. We started 15 years ago in Grand Central Terminal, and you bring anyone that you want to honor, and for 40 minutes you just talk and listen. Google had this idea to do tribute to veterans on Veterans Day, and we together went into our archive of stories, picked 5 stories, one for each branch of military service. So we started with
The next part is
of the veterans telling their stories, and I think our mission
moving
was
this.
to really allow those stories to be the focus. And what we hope happens is that people who have not served can just walk in the footsteps of someone who has served just for a minute and recognize, what that's like. We want to support those sensitive but profound experiences with visuals that don't interfere or collide or overpower those voices. Flora and Fauna are able to create animations which support the audio beautifully in a very minimal, clean line style without stealing that spotlight.
I'm Alicia Allen.
I'm Emery Allen, and we are creative directors and co-owners of Flora and Fauna.
We're a small animation studio, and we specialize in illustrative animation, specifically stuff that moves you emotionally.
My mom just retired last year after 36 years in the Navy, and my dad retired on the 70th anniversary of Pearl Harbor after 20 years. We want to know, what did it feel like to be there, rather than what did it look like to be there, but still painting a picture that shows why service is important.
And that's one thing that's really evident in every one of the stories.
What's so funny? God, man, it's so low. Keep on that door right there. And that's when you heard my voice. That's when you heard my voice? Yeah, that's right. And I'll never forget that voice. That's right. One thing this does is it relives it again for me. Yes. Which is hard. But if my reliving it will help one person understand, that's worth doing.
My time in the military has been the most important, challenging, rewarding thing I've done in my life to this day. So I hope when veterans see this doodle, they feel accurately represented. So I hope my story gives someone else a little piece of validation for what we did. One thing that we all have to know is our entire story can't be captured in 2 minutes or 45 minutes, but we've got to talk about it. We've got to share our experiences, because through sharing, it's healing.
I encourage everybody to get out and think about it. And ask a veteran, would you like to talk? Not one veteran will turn you down. You'll make somebody's day. I got it from my daddy. Daddy. I feel nice. You look nice. 널 보자마자 나 어머나 땡잡았어. Don't think twice. 이게 끝났어. You be my curry. I'll be your rice. My name is B.S. Wall. 한국말로 박태산. 너의 변한 눈동자. 빠져서 헤엄치고 가. 오빠가 믿어. 꽉 붙잡아 only you. 나는 나구나가. 이게 못맞죠. Hold up. Wait a minute. 지금부터 선수끼리 밤이 아까워. 그날라워. 불타오르는 따사로운 그대여. I like me now. you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
Hey, where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it.
Hey, where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it.
Hey, where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my I'm on fire, take you higher. Don't have to get melon jack now, I mean on the fire. Don't be a liar, got my fire. I'll be your honey, never expire. 당신은 정말 더 많이 오면 상남자. 놀보자 하잖아, 너무 좋아서. 네가 보면 let me down, 나는 어디 let me down. Oh my god, oh my god. 깜빡이 you let me down. Hold up, wait a minute. 지금부터 선수끼리 밤이 아까워. turn up louder, 불타오르는 내 사무실에요. How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
Hey, where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it.
Hey, where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it.
Hey, where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy.
I'm an artist that works a lot with science and technology. I spend a lot of time making 3D models. Pixelbook has really helped. With the pen, it's super nice to be able to make a 3D model and see it in my software and then print it. I travel a lot, and my husband and I spend a lot of time apart from each other. It inspired me to make a perfume capsule that smelled like him. When we talk to each other, it's just like a part of him being really close by. It smells just like him, actually. It's so nice.
Oh my god.
And the elephant goes to ducks and quack, and fish go blood, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's no sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? What the fox say?
I figured.
Pretty blue eyes, pointing nose, chasing mice and digging holes. Tiny paws up the hill, suddenly you're standing still. Your fur is red, so beautiful, like an angel in disguise. But if you meet a friendly host, will you communicate by how will you speak to that what does the fox say?
Let's try this.
What the fox say? What the fox say? What the fox say? What does the fox say? The secret ancient mystery. Someone in the woods. I know you hide. What is your sign? Will we ever know? But lonely and
Hey, it's better than nothing. Yep. I still have enough room. So, here we go. Ah, my hair. Hey. Why?
Snowclouds light on the mountain tonight, not afraid to be seen. Hidden by isolation, it looks like I'm a queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Heaven knows I don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now let it go. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away.
Kill me later, people.
It's funny how self-distance makes everything seem small. Fears and one control me, can't get to me at all. Seem to see what I can do to test the limits and break. No light, no road, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I want you the wind that's high.
I
Spiraling in frozen fractals all around. One thought crystallizes like an icy blast. Never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go.
fuck it all.
When all lies like a break on dawn. Let it go.
Fuck it all.
That perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in my lion's Let the storm rage on. Cold never bothered me anyway.
Yes, it does.
Hey, no, wait, don't skip. Chris Pratt here to tell you that something very special is coming right after the new trailer for the Lego Movie 2. So, please, keep watching.
Everything was awesome.
Everything's cool when we're part of a team.
Hey, Lucy, I brought you coffee.
Coffee. The bitter liquid that provides the only semblance of pleasure left in these dark times.
Oh my gosh, did I interrupt you rooting just now?
Has changed. You need to change it up. We have to be tough and battle ready.
Look, a shooting star, make a wish. Hurry, the door is slowly closing.
Oh, the face. It's getting so cold. Emmett, what are you doing? Hooray!
See, that wasn't so bad. Nothing got in. Nothing got in.
So, we're gonna put some weights here. While the blue settles in.
Hang on here, Ron Play. We're going to save Lucy. Beat this asteroid! You mind if I save your life? Not at all. Who are you? The name's Rex, Danger Vet, Galaxy Defending Archaeologist, Cowboy.
Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty much getting late here. I might have to call it a day after I make all those pockets. Oh damn, I turned off the music, did I? Sorry. Here it is. So. So I'm not sure how it's gonna hold. But I'll try. Okay, that's this part. Oh, now we're going to turn it over. On where it is. That's what is doing this one. And finally come to pieces together. Then I'm gonna cut a few pieces off to even it out. And it's a little messed up on the middle. It's not perfect. I did what I can. Unless I can just cut this piece off to even it out. Oh, that's why. Silly me. Silly me. Well, this one looks like I kind of messed up. I tried to make it so that it's single in the middle. So this is what it looks like, people. And I'm going to glue this down and put this on pause right now. So this is how it looks like. And afterwards, I'm going to cover up with with the red over here, so it will be nice and neat. Okay, pausing this. Oh, it's so long. So after I'm all of it done, go put on part of my costume and then show you the results. And how am I going to put this together since this is on the back side? I'm going to pretty much put it on the middle on my stomach on the front and just twist it over. That's the plan. Okay, be back. Oh wow, I didn't expect it to take that long on the pausing. And it's already 1 hour and 11 or 10 past 10. Wow. But here it is, ladies and gents. Voila. Anyway, I'm not gonna end this video yet. I'm gonna let the hot glue dry everything up. I mean, all I did, how I tested is just put 3 tops on to attach the bag, and the bottom part will hold since there's nothing around it. But I put some red support on the. I don't know if you could see it. Around this area, I put like a man. You can't really see it. Put like a red fabric around it to hide the strap. So pretty much this is done. Everything is good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to let the glue stand. I'm going to take a picture and call it and put on my Ezio costume. Anyway, give me a moment. While I kill time, I'll smoke a cigar and eat that Thanksgiving dinner because I gotta get back the container. You know what? My coworker's not working tonight, so I'll see her Saturday. Yeah, it's a coworker of mine. Be back. And here's the progress of the result. I mean, consider everything is fixed, but it's gonna be add-on kits. Maybe I'll work on it tomorrow, but why not? Here's my new cape. I'm just more confused how long is this cape. It's like it hides his hands or whatever. And 2, here's the back of this. Yeah, how I managed to clip it together, I just had to put it on the front, then turn it around, put it on pretty much easier, but here it is. Oh, and I did the final detail on this hood, just to make it look totally Ezio Auditore. Well, I hope this covers everything. Oh man, there's a lot of darn strings on this cape, but well, I'll live. So what do you think, people? It's pretty much done. Now I'm thinking about add-on kits. Like, I noticed the action figures, he has hidden 10 throwing knives at his side. Like, pretty much I was thinking about making measurements on this one to see how far it can go. So I'm gonna try to figure things out on the way. But these throwing knives are very long, so this is gonna be the challenge part for me. But who knows? I think it'll take time to figure things out. Yarn string here. That's all. Well, this is it, you guys. It's all done. Now I'm gonna work on add-on kits for this throwing knife. This is the Dark Age Nerd. See you guys later.